So what just happened?
Whoa, that was extremely. I mean, I have no words. Besides us trying to get to the front, and we traveled all the way here just to get some justice. And when we tried to get up in the front, they were extremely aggressive. I got pushed by one of the officers. We are not here to hurt Pam Bondi. We're in no way of harm. We're just trying to get to the bottom of this, and we're survivors, and we deserve to be in front to see her walk by. That's all we're asking for. We are infuriated. We traveled a long time. We had no sleep. We're working day and night for advocacy, and this is what we get in return. We are so tired of being pushed back. We're so tired of being ignored, and this is just another way to prove to the American people that these people don't care about us. They don't care about the fight. This fight is not only for us. This fight is for all the survivors around the world. We are fighting around the world. It's not only in America. We do advocacy work around the world in other countries. I am so disgusted with the way that we're treated right now.
Were you able to get a word in at all?
No, all we asked her was to tell the truth.
We're not trying to get a word in. We're just trying to stand there and make a point that we matter.
Yes.
And we were pushed back. Security pushed us back, told us that we can't even stand there.
But yet everybody else that has a camera in their hands is allowed to stand there. But us we're no threat. We just want to see her.
So I'm going to read these investigative leads' names right now. These are prominent names in the file. Trump, Weinstein, Glenn Dubin, Prince Andrew, Jess Staley, Leon Black, Les Wexner, Alan Dershowitz, Bill Clinton.
Concentrate fire on the target.
Howard Lutnick, William Barr, and Leon Black. All of these names on these files need to be investigated fully. The investigations should not be closed. They need to be opened.
This is what we need to be talking about instead of pardoning Ghislaine Maxwell. This is what we need to be talking about.
Instead of pushing us back, what we have to say is that we just want the American public to know the truth. We want to know the truth, and you deserve to know the truth.
We all deserve it. We all deserve it.
And the next generation is depending on us right now. We are doing this for our children, your children. Everybody matters in this. It's not about prominent people. This is about all of America, every survivor out there, every mother, every daughter, every father, anybody who has a child. I mean, everybody. Even if you're 80, almost 100 years old, if you've ever been abused, we're fighting for you. It doesn't matter how old you are. And it's just, this is a disgrace.
We're so sad for this day right now. We did not expect this. This is not the way this is not what we were expecting.
I'm sorry. What else just happened?
Sure, yeah. So we knew that Pam Bondi was going to walk by, so we tried to push our way in. Of course, we're being shoved back, and media can be hard sometimes. There was a cameraman who wanted to get the shot of Bondi, and he had said, this is our lives. And he said, well, my grandson needs to eat. And it struck a chord in me where, I'm a mother. We are not here making money to do this. This is our lives that we are fighting for justice for young girls. We are fighting for the kids that we were. We are fighting for so many reasons. And to have somebody push me out of the way and say, that this is for my grandson needs to eat, and it's about money, and it's about greed, and it's just more of the same thing over and over. And it's really depressing, because this is what's wrong with this country, that we're not willing to help each other out and come together for a freaking cause. So, thank you.
We hope that today we finally get closer to the truth, to some transparency, so that ultimately we can get to accountability. There's emotion and a little bit of sickness in my voice. But yeah, it's been a really emotional last year with these survivors. They fought hard. They fought tirelessly, and truthfully, we are all exhausted. We're tired of coming up here. We're tired of trying to get to the truth. We feel like the federal government should do their job and get these women the justice that they've deserved. I mean, thank you. There are a lot of leads that exist in files. They're there in black and white, and the government, DOJ, needs to start looking in the files, start to examine, interview, and ultimately start investigations that hold the numerous people in the files accountable. It all needs to come out. Cover up, no cover up, we don't know, but we just want the truth. And the survivors deserve the truth.
Hi, Marina Lacerda, minor victim 1. Well, we all hope that today Pam Bondi will be as clear as possible and hopefully bring accountability to the table. And, we just hope that she's here to, make some sense out of everything, because the last time we were here, there was a lot of lashing, there was a lot of dehumanizing the survivors. So we hope that she finds it in her heart to speak the truth today. Accountability will look like when all the perpetrators are brought to justice, and we have people actually, being, under oath. Right now we are really looking for some truth here. That's what we're looking for. I didn't hear you, I'm sorry. In my heart right now, it's really, accountability is kind of hard right now, but we are looking for, saving the next generation, bringing awareness. I think that's what justice looks like for us right now, is bringing this to the people that aren't aware of this crimes that have been going on with other, very important, famous, rich people's name. We have to bring this to American people. We have to be aware that no matter how rich, how famous you are, you have to, serve your time. You have your day in court, just like anybody else.
Do you think Pam Bondi knows things right now that the public doesn't know?
I think so. I think she knows way more than what we think. And I think it's time for her to come out and just be honest about everything that she knows and stop protecting the people that she's protecting. I always encourage any survivor, not just of Jeffrey Epstein, to always speak up, and never forget, if you don't speak up, the perpetrator will not stop. So it's very important to speak about your story and to never be silent. So just remember, every story, every abuse does matter. I don't know. Huh? We just really hope that today will be different than the last time that we came. We hope that she finds it in her heart to be completely honest, and that's all we're asking for. Thank you.
Hey, you guys, come over. We're ready to stay here. You guys, come over. I think you should do dinner together, but we'll move out of the shop. I think you should get it together. Are you comfortable or no? You don't have to be. No, everybody together. Let's get everybody together. Are you talking?
They say truth, redaction. Epstein survivors are still waiting
Release the files.
Anybody want to say anything else? I didn't talk to the public.
Do you want to
What
talk?
would you like us to say?
I want to know what's on your heart.
Well, we're hoping for truth. We're hoping for truth and transparency and
कौन सा आटा ले?
लक्ष्मी है ना।
अब लक्ष्मी लाए हैं आटे की पूरी रेंज जो है 100% होल व्हीट से बना। चक्की फॉर होलसम गुडनेस, शरबती फॉर सबसे सॉफ्ट रोटी, मल्टीग्रेन फॉर फाइबर की सेहत।
Purity in our heart, quality in your car. 50 साल से लक्ष्मी है ना।
Do you think she knows, and Bonnie knows things that the public doesn't know right now?
I think Pam Bonnie knows a lot of things that the public doesn't know. And that's the reason why she couldn't turn around to us and acknowledge that we were there the last time. But we are here this time. And we hope that we're going to get some answers. But if we don't, we are going to stay here until we do.
What does accountability look like today?
Accountability looks like the truth and transparency.
And what is the truth?
The truth is that there are a lot of investigative leads. There's so many things in the files that need to be investigated, financial, institutional, literally everything. There are investigative leads in the files, and we need to start investigating.
And privilege is protecting people who shouldn't be protected. Is that, tell me in your own words.
Yeah, we definitely feel like privilege is being protected right now, and that survivors matter, our voices matter, and what happened to us matters. We matter, and so does the American public, and the American public deserves to know the truth.
What's on your heart?
What's on my heart? It's a heavy day. Last time she didn't even acknowledge us, so we're hoping that maybe she could provide some answers in that room. But she likes to deflect a lot. So if we can't get any answers and we get more deflections, then we will get to the bottom of
Are
it.
you hoping that she's going to be more transparent given that she's monthly towards the government on what happened with the handling of the Epstein Files?
I'm hoping that she will be more transparent. We are hoping for answers today. But with the way that she acted in the past, my hope is very low. But we're hoping to get to the truth. The American public deserves the truth.
What's your name for the record?
I'm Charlene Rochard. Thank you.
Yeah, I think we're really hopeful that she's not going to talk about the Dow today. We hope that there's no deflection. To Charlene's point, I think this case has always been about more than Epstein and Maxwell survivors. And we don't want to send a chilling effect that survivors can't come forward. And so far, the DOJ has done everything they possibly can to intimidate survivors. And so we hope that today is actually a day where maybe she's had some reckoning and maybe there is some transparency now that she doesn't have the threat of being fired.
There's some clear, like,
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, survivors were outed. Like, there were Jane Does in these files who were mentioned over 500 times. That's so unacceptable. Nude photos, you'll hear us talk about that a lot today. That these are moments, they basically distributed porn. Our government distributed porn. And it's unacceptable. So I just hope that she does have a moment where she remembers her own humanity and our humanity and finds her compassion and remembers that this is a bigger story than political rhetoric.
Hi.
what's on your heart?
What's on my heart is how important this fight is. I'm thinking today not just about us as Epstein survivors, but I'm thinking about all Americans who are watching how the Department of Justice is handling the investigation of these crimes or the lack of investigation of these crimes. I think that as citizens, we have a reasonable expectation that the Department of Justice is going to prosecute crimes and hold perpetrators of these crimes accountable, and we're not seeing that here. And I think that that's really concerning for everyone in our country. Why is our current Department of Justice not following the investigative leads that we're seeing all over the Epstein files, to hear Todd Blanche publicly say that there's nothing in the files worth investigating. There are no more investigative leads. It's just quite simply gaslighting. On almost every page of the files that I've looked at, there's some investigative lead. And I think that what we're hoping for today is some answers from Pam Bondi, some answers as to how the files were released, what the procedural aspects of that were, and who has been, if anyone's been, held accountable for the harms that they've caused in exposing survivors' names while protecting the names of perpetrators. And so any information that we can get today will be information that will get us closer to the truth. And I think that that's what we're looking for as survivors and what the American people are looking for.
My colleague had a good question last. Do you think now that she's not with the DOJ anymore, like maybe it would be more forthcoming?
I don't know. I think that, we will have to wait and see how she behaves today. I would certainly hope that as a career attorney and as the former head of the Department of Justice for the United States of America, that she will have some kind of moral reckoning with her conscience and remember why she was put in the job that she was in and what her responsibilities in that job are to the American people and not necessarily any particular administration. Liz Stein. Yes.
Thank you.
All right, so yeah, so I mean, there are so many investigative leads, and I think that is part of what is so incredibly frustrating, that we've seen these leads. We did a 24-hour filibuster recently where we read from the files, and there's so much information in there. And honestly, we're a bit tired of people saying name the names because we have so many times. So in this file, I'm gonna turn this. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry, we'll be back.